wise man directs his mind. The wind cannot shake a mountain. Okay, this is what we're going to read. These are Buddhist writings with an introductory note. These are sacred writings, Harvard Press. This is the introductory note. This will be the first recording. Siddhartha Gautama, known as Buddha, the Awakened, was the son of the ruler of Kakya land, a region lying in the northeast of Uda in northern India. The date of his birth is placed around 557 BC. He was born a warrior prince, but at the age of 29, after having married and had a son, he determined to renounce the world. Abandoning his family and his possessions, he gave himself up to asceticism and concentration of thought, under the direction of masters of this discipline. After 7 years, he concluded that this method brought him no nearer to the wisdom he sought as a means of escaping rebirth into a life which he had found not worth living, and for a time he tried starvation and self-torture. This also availed him nothing, when suddenly, sitting under the sacred fig tree at Bodhi Gaya, he became illumined and saw the great truths. Henceforth he was known as Buddha. Gautama's first aim had been merely his own salvation, but moved by pity for mankind, he resolved to bestow on others the four great truths and the eightfold path. Beginning his ministry at Benares, he converted first 5 monks who had previously been his fellows in asceticism, then many of the noble youth of the city, then 1,000 Brahmin priests. The rest of his life was spent in wandering about and preaching his new creed, which spread with extraordinary rapidity. He died not far from his native region about the year 477 BC. The foregoing outline selects what seem the most reliable main elements in a biography which has naturally become saturated with legend of latter growth, the teachings of Buddha, so similar in its pessimistic view of life to that of the book of Ecclesiastes, is amply represented in the following writings. The Buddha, the story of Sumedha, translated from the introduction to the Jataka. 100,000 cycles vast and 4 immensities ago, there was a town named Amara, a place of beauty and delights. It had the noises 10 complete, and food and drink abundantly. The noise of elephant and horse, of conch shell, drum, and chariot, and invitations to partake. Eat ye and drink resounded loud. A town complete in all its parts, where every industry was found, and eke the 7 precious gems, and foreigners from many lands. A prosperous city of the gods, full of good works and holy men. Within this town of Amara, Sumedha lived of Brahmin caste, who many tens of millions had, and grain and treasure in full store. A student he, and wise in spells, a master of the Vedas 3, he fortunes told, tradition knew, in every dust of his caste. In secret then I sat me down, and thus to ponder I began, what misery to be born again, and have the flesh dissolve in death, subject to birth, old age, disease, extinction will I seek to find, where no decay is ever known, nor death, but all security. What if I now should rid me of this body foul, this charnel house, go my way without a care,